ladies.
Hi, Kelly.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I had to get Miss Winnie here.
Your dog is adorable.
Is a piece of work.
Aw. Are you settled into your new place yet?
Nope. This is still my old place, so making do. I got 1 week left. Hey, Tony.
Oh.
Next week, I'll be in the burbs. We'll just give it a few more minutes and see if anyone else joins. Oh, I pet Miss Wynn.
She's so cute.
I know. She loves all the attention. She'll get bored eventually and go over to the couch. Right? Just checking the group to make sure that everyone else saw where the link was. Let's see, sometimes I know Zoom can be a pain, so all right, girl. Winnie girl, you better stop.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Winnie. Hello.
What?
Who's that pale girl talking at me, Mom?
All right, girlfriend, you're gonna get down. All right, we can get started, and if other ladies join, they join, but I'm recording it so that I can send it out and everyone can go at their own pace. So you guys already know me, but I am going to give a brief intro since I'm going to record it and send it out. So I'm Kelly. I'm a spiritual mindset coach. And just in case you wanted to know what that means, I am very, very into all things mindset, completely believe that our mindset is like one of the most powerful things that we have control over and really impacts the way that we live our lives and the way we feel in our lives. And then I like to add the spiritual part in because, well, I just love it. And also because I found doing mindset work can be hard sometimes, digging in and like trying to heal things, you know, going into negative thought patterns. And the spiritual tools that I use, like cards, crystals, meditation, it just makes it so much lighter and easier. And I found that when I started incorporating the spiritual part into mindset, it like speeds everything up and things just, because it's easier and it's more fun. So things just seem to like, you can get through blocks a lot quicker and it's not as scary. So that's sort of my approach and how I combine mindset and spiritual things. So that is me, spiritual mindset coach. So just to let you know what we'll be doing tonight, we're gonna do a 10-minute meditation. And then we're going to do a little bit of journaling. So for about 10 minutes, I'll explain to you exactly what we're going to do for the journaling. And then I'm going to pull a card to help you release, give you some extra guidance on what it is for you to, how to release what you want to release and how for you to call in what you want to call in. And then if you want to share anything that's come up for you in the journaling or what you want to release, you absolutely can, but no pressure. And then you two get a special sneak peek, well, not even sneak peek, you get to be the first to hear a special announcement. I am opening a new program and I'm so excited about it. So you guys will get to hear all about it first thing. So, the other thing I'm going to start with is just explaining a little bit about the full moon and why we release at the full moon. So, as you guys know, when the moon is full, it's at its brightest. So the idea is when it's at its brightest, it's illuminating everything. So when you go back like centuries and whatever, so many cultures like farmed and did so many different things by the moon. And the idea is when the moon is full, the night is illuminated because there weren't street lights, there were just candles. So it was a bright night when the full moon was out. So the idea of using the energy of the full moon to release is because it's giving you this like shining a light on the things that are like hiding in those nooks and crannies, those things that are easy to ignore and to just like not even pay attention to because it's lighting everything up and almost forcing you to take a look, right? So the whole idea of using the full moon energy is to really reflect and take a good look, an honest look at what's going on, and then deciding what you want to release. Okay, because then the full moon's energy, leading up to the full moon, you get a lot of big energy, like you want to take actions. Well, everyone's a little bit different. I personally get really drained around full moons, but it's a good time. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I feel like I'm the opposite and I'm like, you know what, it's full moon week, like you better leave me alone because I'm probably going to be sleeping. But the energy around the full moon is just really powerful for releasing things because you can see you shed the light on it. And then right after the full moon, it's a great time for self-care to help yourself to really release that, to continue practicing gratitude for the things that you do have. So it's not like it's not like a high active energy, I would say. It's more of an introspective energy that you want to take on for the first few days after the full moon and continue to let things release, and things might still bubble to the top and you'll be like, that's what that meant. You know, like if I pull you a card and you're like, I don't get it, it'll pop out in the next few days. So you don't want to be like, oh, I wrote down what I want to release, is gone. It's not that easy, right? If only it was that easy, we'd all be bajillionaires and having the jobs of our dreams and living in mansions. So we have to do the work and still go within and allow ourselves to like give yourself a little bit of grace and look at where you might be still continuing to have the thought patterns, any actions, or you might see people, if something you want to release is like a connection to a person, you might see those people still showing up. So it challenges you and pushes you to say, wait a minute, I chose to release this. Let me remember, okay, full moon, gotcha. So after the full moon, you kind of want to continue practicing that for like a week or so. All right. So that said, we're going to go into a beautiful meditation. It's one of my favorites. I found it on YouTube and I do it every full moon. It's 10 minutes. So go ahead and get comfortable. My chair is really squeaky, so I'm sorry. So I'm going to put that on. And then when the meditation is over, we'll just come out of it slowly and I'll talk to you about what the journaling activity is. I came up with this one and I'm really excited about it. So let me put on the meditation and just go ahead and close your eyes if you'd like, keep them open if you'd like. And settle in and feel free to turn the camera off if you'd like while you're meditating.
Kelly, we can't hear the audio. So when you're playing the audio, you have to I think when you're playing the audio, you have to share your screen and then you have to click a button at the bottom where it says share your audio and you click on the checkbox.
setting yourself free. I'd like you to first find a
All good.
comfortable seat.
We can hear it now.
Doesn't mean you have to sit on the floor cross-legged. If it feels better to sit up against a wall or in a chair, please feel free to do so. Just make sure that you can sit up straight and tall wherever you are, and rest your hands on your lap, maybe with your palms face down or your palms faced up, whichever feels best for you. And relax your shoulder blades down your back. Feel your spine reaching up tall towards the sky, and feel yourself grounded into the earth. Close your eyes. Begin relaxing from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Relax your forehead, your jaw. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Bring this relaxation down your arms and down your chest into your hips. You relax all the way down through your legs and into your toes. Now begin to bring awareness to your breath. Begin breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. As you inhale, you fill up your belly. As you exhale, your belly button pulls in. Deep belly breath in. Complete breath out. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Full moons are the perfect time to let go. What is in your life that you need to release? Maybe it's a habit, a situation, a person, a mindset, or a fear. Focus on one thing that you know you need to release. Whatever first comes to mind, go with that. See whatever it is that you want to release. Visualize it in your mind. And don't hold back. Let the emotion surface. Feel it fully. Repeat to yourself, I release what I no longer need. I release what I no longer need. I release what I no longer need. Take a deep breath in through your nose, fill all the way up. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Now we're just going to shake it out. Just move your body around in whatever way feels good. Shake out your hands, wiggle around your torso, maybe a couple twists. Just getting that negative energy moving out of our body. We're going to do a couple of cleansing breaths, visualizing a white light as we inhale, filling up our body, and exhaling a gray smog, releasing that negative energy. So as you breathe in through your nose, you fill up the white light. As you breathe out through your mouth, you release the negative energy and a gray smog. Breathing in white light. Breathing out gray smog. Breathing in positive energy. Breathing out, releasing any negative energy. Keep breathing in. And out. Now begin to imagine your life with whatever it is that you were releasing, totally gone. It's not a part of you anymore. See that situation unfold in your mind. Really feel it fully. Feel grateful. Maybe you're even smiling. Repeat to yourself, I am free. I am free. I am free. Come back to your breath. Come back to your body. Reach your arms out to the side. Stretch all the way up to the sky. Press your palms together. Bring your hands down to your heart center. With your thumbs plugged into your heart. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create. Namaste. Keep spreading the light and share this meditation with your friends and family. I hope you have a great day.
every time you shop on Amazon. Could you guys hear all of that?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, good. Okay, good. I love that meditation. And I know when I send out the follow-up email after this, I'll make sure I link to the resources that I use just in case you want to go ahead and access that on your own another time. All right. So now that we're all in our groove and you know, have done a nice little meditation, what we're going to do is a journaling exercise. So what we're going to do it a little bit backward this time. I usually start with what you want to release, but I was walking Winnie and I was like, we're going to do it backward. So what I want you to do is I'll show you what I did. I write really big, so you could probably do this on one piece of paper, but I need it too. So at the top of your paper, you just want to write September full moon. And then on one side, you could either do it like left and right, or you could do it top and bottom, or you can do 2 pages. You want to say what I'm making space for. And then on the other side, what I'm releasing, and then draw 2 moons. So this is what mine looks like. Ovals. I tried. Doesn't have to be perfect. So on one side, it's what I'm making space for. And on the second side, it's what I'm releasing. And the reason I wanted to do it this way is because sometimes when we know what we want to make space for, right, if we can focus on that first, we're able to say, take a minute, right, and say, well, what's stopping me from letting that happen? And then you can reflect on that. So to me, I just felt like that was the good thing to do in this full moon. And then we're going to do something fun with the releasing page when we're done journaling. So I'm going to, now I know to share my screen and put on some music. I have some mantra music teed up for us, which is one of my favorite things to listen to when I'm just doing journaling. It's Ang Namo, which means I bow to the subtle divine wisdom. And then Guru De Namo, which is I bow to the divine teacher within. So the reason I like to play this particular song when I'm journaling, especially when I'm doing any sort of full moon thing or just kind of intuitive, is because you're essentially like, you know, bowing to your inner guidance, right? So you're asking for that help, you're accepting it, and it just helps you really tune in. So I am going to put that on. We'll do that for about 10 or so minutes. So when you're done, is there a chat? Just tell me in the chat when you're done so that I make sure everyone has enough time. So if you're done before 10 minutes, that's fine. But so when you're done with your journaling, let me know. Don't rush yourself. I take forever doing these kind of things. So let me share my screen again, and I will put that background music on for us. Screen. And we'll get to journaling.
The rain is pouring down like all the souls you send here, coming to this earth to find healing. Mother Earth takes in the rain, like your heart takes my voice. Let us free each other with our prayers, with our voice. And I'm coming home. And I'm coming home. And I'm coming home.
up in just about a minute, okay?
kindness of the heart, breath of life. Oh, I bow to you, divine teacher. Beloved friend, I bow to you, I bow to you again and again. Lotus sitting on the water, beyond.
All right, is everyone done? I think we are. Awesome. All right, now, okay, oh, I wanted to finish. Oh, so if you guys are watching me, I packed most of like my sage and what I usually use to like burn for energy clearing, but I do have smudge spray. So that's coming in handy for, I love it, I'm obsessed with it. So I was just using some of that before I pull cards. Okay, so for the final piece of our journaling, for your for your what you are releasing side, I want you to go through every single thing that you wrote down for what you're releasing and just put a line through it. And when you're done putting a line through it, just say to yourself, you are released. So go ahead and do that, and then we'll move into some cards. I liked that part. I came up with that one when I was walking Winnie. I was like, first I was like, we'll scribble on the whole thing. And then I was like, no, bring it back a step, Kelly. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a card for everybody for guidance on releasing and bringing in what you're making space for. And when I pull your card, if you want to share anything about if the card's speaking to you or anything that you're making space for or that you're releasing, you can go ahead and share. If you don't want to, that's totally fine also. If you're wondering, I'm using my Moonology deck. It's perfect for moon stuff. So I'm just going to go in the order that I see you, which is Tony, Amalia, and then Stephanie. So that's the order I'll be pulling the cards in. All right, Tony. You have, so this is something, you have new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. So this actually happens a lot when I do cards for the full moon. Usually they're new moon cards, which is very interesting to me. It happens all the time. So let's go and take a look at what this one says for you, Tony. I'll see what jumps out. To me, this is just telling me that all of the fears that you're letting go, so like what's like coming through is really, they probably have to do with security and safety at the end of the day, which is kind of usually what most of our fears are and things that we want to release. Anytime there's like a habit, a mindset, like some of mine are, one of mine is fears from past experiences with a past relationship. so that's my security, right? So it's like a reminder, like you're safe, you're safe. So I would say before even looking at the book, good guidance for you over the next week or so is just reminding yourself that no matter what, you're protected and that you're safe. But let's see what the book says. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. What else is jumping out at me? Let someone get a bit closer to you. Make sure you put your family first. Meditation will help banish your insecurities. What else is jumping out at me? The new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional. Saying that, the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her 2 home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family members.
All right. It's funny the stuff that you said, because like the first 3 things that I wrote down under what I'm releasing were all 3 fears. So that's good news. That's all I feel like sharing right now.
That's totally fine. Yeah. So I would say the guidance from that card is really, yeah, just remind yourself that you're safe, you're protected, you're good.
Yay, thank you, Kelly.
You're safe to release those fears.
Yay.
You're safe to move forward. All right, Amalia. You got a full moon card. You've just got a pure full moon. Okay, that's surrender to the divine. So this is just like full moon, surrender, release, let it all go. That is, I just got goosebumps. That's what that one is. Because most of these are like full moon, like certain things in like different, in like the different signs. I've never gotten this card before. Here we are. Full moon. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind, but it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Additional meanings are a wish you made may be about to come true. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. And it's time to let go of the past and move on. Full moon is often the time when answers are given to the questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in your lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long.
Okay. Sounds about on point.
Yeah.
I'm moving this weekend out. Yeah.
Out. Okay.
Yeah. Moving out from my mom. So.
Okay.
And in with Evan.
Okay. I was like, I thought you were moving out from Evan, and I was like, no. All right. Okay. That makes a lot of sense that there's a lot swirling. It's kind of cool because I'm moving too. So every time like I'm like packing stuff up and getting rid of it, I'm like, I'm supposed to be getting rid of it. So you're packing and releasing crap and clutter at a very good time. So that's pretty cool. That's exciting. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
All right, Stephanie, you're up, my dear.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm in the car, so that's why I don't have my video on.
Oh, no worries at all.
Okay. And I'll do the other part later. That's why I asked about the recording.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, hopefully the the music was a nice, relaxing way for you to drive around.
It was. I kind of parked at my sister's house, so she's going. In a minute, she may come knock on my window, like, "Are you okay?"
Like, I'm meditating.
Right.
All right, Stephanie. You have a new moon card too. It's a time to give rather than take.
Okay.
So let's see here. So, yeah, it was pretty straightforward. It's a time to give rather than take. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests that you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add those into your routines now, however you've been feeling. Gradual improvements are coming. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The teaching is Virgo is a sign of health, service, and analysis. This energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo usually is about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. All right, so what this is really telling me, I'm not even really getting the, like, it's a time to give. I think it's a time to perhaps give attention. Like what I'm getting for you is like to give attention to any systems that you have, any projects that you have, any routines that you have, like giving it attention and then organizing it. And because it's coming at the time of a full moon, it's like releasing the things that you don't need in your routine anymore. So that's what I got for you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then it's time. It's time. I've been teetering with releasing. I have two coaches, so I've been teetering with releasing one of them, and I had given myself to the end of the year. I was like, I'll get rid of, I'll slowly gradually go out by the end of the year. And people are like, yeah, you're paying for loyalty, you're paying for friendship. That's not good, so that has been coming up. And then just I am going through a restructuring in business.
Mm-hmm.
Giving from the heart. I'm a coach.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's great.
We are very much on the same page then, Steph. Some of mine, because something that I struggle with, and a lot of the women I work with tend to struggle with, or whatever it comes up, is wanting to please others and being loyal.
Yep.
To your detriment. And what I'm releasing is wanting to please others and be a good client to some certain coaches and other people. And I think now's the time to release it. Now's the time to release it, put you first. I'm also blowing up my marketing. So we are in the same phase. I'll tell you, it's big on what I'm making space for on my one side, and what I'm releasing is like all of the things that aren't working, and making space for the things that are going to work for me. So I feel
Yeah, great.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. And that kind of brings us to a close, and when you guys get to hear about my exciting announcement about Soul Centered Entrepreneur Academy Fall 2020. I have been so excited to fully announce to you guys that enrollment is open, and I want to tell you exactly what it's about, and sort of why it was special to me to tell you guys about it after this full moon circle. So the whole premise so if you were with me in the beginning, I talked a little bit about how I call myself a spiritual mindset coach, because I meld spiritual practices and spiritual resources with the mindset piece. This Soul Centered Entrepreneur Academy is about leading your business and your life from your heart and from your inspiration and from your soul. And kind of what you and I were just going back and forth with a little bit, Stephanie, is not trying to build your business or your life around other people's rules, because that feels crappy. It feels heavy. It takes longer, especially for us women who are building businesses. When we try to abide by everyone else's rules and we ignore our intuition, we end up not liking our business, or we end up not liking certain aspects of our business. And then we're in a funk and we have low energy. And guess what happens when all of that's swirling? You're not bringing in the clients you want, because it's not fun. You're not having fun. You're not enjoying it. You might get little glimmers of enjoyment here, but when you step into leading from your intuition and you step into knowing how to get your energy right on a dime, let me tell you the crazy transformation that your business and your entire life will see. It's truly so powerful. So the reason why I was excited to tell you about it at the end of this full moon circle is because what I've weaved into Soul Centered Entrepreneur Academy is actually 2 women's circles. So I did it before. I did it in January 2020, if any of you have been following me. So I kind of gave it a little makeover, a little, I think the kids now call them glow ups, I think. I gave it a little glow up. So it includes even more incredible things, and women who are interested in coming together and getting support and having community in this type of way with the full moon circle, right? And hearing about how to use the full moon and hearing about getting a card pulled. This is for you. This is literally created for you, because I'm going to be teaching you how to do that for yourself every single day in your own business, in your own life. So it's really all about not feeling bad about the things that didn't work for you before, and knowing that, that coach you signed up with before and it just didn't work, or maybe it's time for you to move on, or trying to be on Facebook, on Instagram, learning TikTok, doing all the things because that's what the industry is telling you and spitting out at you, knowing that none of that worked, because you're meant for something a little bit bigger. You're meant for something a little bit better. You're meant for something a lot more fun. That is why you are here with me right now. I believe that down in my heart, is because you want to lead your business from your soul. And that's why it's called Soul Centered Entrepreneur. You don't want to wake up every day dreading your business. You want to wake up every day excited and knowing that it's not going to be hard, and that if it's hard, something's wrong. Okay. No longer believing that it requires hustle and grind and disliking things, because God, we're so conditioned to believe that, right? So the whole thing about Soul Centered Entrepreneur Academy is teaching you how to lead from your intuition, because that's what we want to do. We want to lead from our souls, and that's how we show up for our people the best, right? That's how we're able to shine our lights to create that ripple effect in the world, so that our clients can in turn shine their light more, and then it just keeps going and going. So that's sort of why I created it. That's the transformation you get. You kind of go in feeling overwhelmed, if you're overwhelmed in your business, not sure what to start with because your to-do list is so crazy. Just wanting to understand how to use these spiritual practices to make your business and your life start flowing, and for it to be way more fun. Because I promise you, once things are more fun and more enjoyable, you are a magnet for more success. It's not possible for those things not to go hand in hand. I am living proof. So let me tell you a little bit about the logistics, because I always get excited and forget to talk about that. It's a 10-week program, and it starts on September 15th. So over the 10 weeks, I'm going to be teaching you how to use things like oracle cards, crystals. We're going to really, really hone in on law of attraction and how to speed up manifesting, and how you can create your own little vortex, and so that you can be a magnet for everything that you want. We're going to learn about chakras and all of these things that actually, and the way I teach them and what I want to teach you is how to use them for your business, right? I don't want them to be 2 separate pieces of you. I want you to be able to have that soul-led, that heart-centered, intuitive business. And when I say intuitive business, I'm not saying that your business is going to be giving intuitive readings. I'm saying that you're going to be leading it from an intuitive place, which means you're going to be doing the right things for you, because our intuition knows, hey, Kelly, you're really good at this. If this feels fun, do it this way. Instead of, well, my gut feeling told me that, you know, I just had this pit in my stomach, but you know what? I just did that webinar anyway because so-and-so said that I should. Not the way to do it, right? So we're gonna, you end up doing less, but getting more. It's pretty cool. And because I know that everyone is always so busy and time is of the essence, I've included like little break weeks, I guess you could call them, throughout. So it's not 10 lessons. We have 6 lessons, but I keep thinking of more, but I need to, sometimes I need to remember more is not always best. So it's 6 lessons over a 10-week period. And during those off weeks where I'm not doing a live lesson, I'm going to be giving you some like things to experiment with on your own. So they're almost going to be like immersion, experiment, embodiment weeks for you to put into practice what you've learned and see how it feels. I'm also really, really excited to create a small but powerful community of women. So you have that support, because let's be serious. We can't go talk about Oracle cards to just anybody, right? Like, it's like, you know, I still have my mom and my sister who like laugh at me and think it's crazy. And what's beautiful is by having a small community of women together, part of what you're going to be doing is making friends with like-minded women who want to learn about these things, so you can message each other and talk to each other and be each other's like intuitive, soul-centered biz buddies for forever. I still have friends that I've made in a mastermind 2 or 3 years ago, and we talk every day. That's how I met these women, and they have encouraged me and have been a major, major proponent of my business growth and success. So with that said, I know I talked a lot, and there's so much more that I want to say about it, because it is just, it came from my soul. Soul Centered Entrepreneur Academy came from my soul, and I can't wait to share it with the women who are going to be welcomed in, because I can't wait to provide you that transformation. Actually, what I'm making space for is creating powerful transformations for those women. So it's going to happen because I told the moon I wanted it to. So that said, I'll see if you guys have any questions immediately about it. But either way, enrollment is open. We kick off September 15th. It's 10 weeks long. I'm only going to be taking a small amount of women because, like I said, I want it to be potent. I want it to be intimate. And I want to be able to give everyone the attention that they deserve and desire as they're being guided on this spiritual soul journey. So that is what I was so excited to announce to you guys this evening. So I'll take a breath here and see if you guys have any questions about anything, about the academy, about the moon ritual that we just did, anything you guys want. Got some chats. Tony, how much is it? Great question. So there are 2 options. The one option is pay in full, and that is $7.99. And then if you need a payment plan, that's available as well, okay? So that's for the full 10 weeks, 6 modules. I almost forgot to tell you about the early bird bonus. So right now I have early bird going on, and with early bird, I'm also going to be giving, so if you sign up, I don't even remember what date I had early bird going. That's how much I follow my intuition, guys. I'm not that buttoned up and I still have fun, and I'm not too upset about it. You'll be getting 2 intuitive card readings from me with the early bird bonus. Those are actually normally $50 a pop. So basically and I'm giving you an intuitive card reading. So it's a 3-card spread. It's kind of based on what you need to hear. And it's just a little bit deeper than the 1-card pulls. So that is the early bird bonus. I'll tell you when that early bird bonus is up later. Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful that you guys were able to join me this evening for the full moon ritual, and to be the first to hear about Soul Centered Entrepreneur Academy 2020 or fall 2020. I'm also really excited because it's kicking off in my new space. And I've already claimed one of the rooms, so we're moving to a house. big deal for me, guys. I've been living in apartments since 2009. I've already claimed a room as my Zen den, so I'll be coming to you guys with all of my lessons from my Zen den. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, I have a quick message. How do you sign up? That's also a good question. I'm going to follow up with this email with a landing page, and it's going to give you all the details that you need about Soul Centered Entrepreneur Academy. And truly, if you want to sign up, I'd love to just have a little bit of back and forth communication with you. I really don't want you to just have to hit a button and put your credit card information in. I would just love to chat with you and make sure that you feel really, really good and excited about signing up. So essentially, you just need to shoot me a message. You can email me. There's a link on the landing page that I'm going to send to you guys, where you can just send me a Facebook message so that we can talk and make sure that you feel super comfortable and you have all of your questions answered, because I want to welcome you in a very one-on-one. I want you to feel excited and supported, and it's just going to be beautiful. I just like one-on-one communication, and I just like chatting with people. So I didn't want it to be a click of a button and go. So you let me know if you want to sign up, and we will get you all enrolled. Okay. Awesome. I can't wait to chat with you via message either, or not iPhone. All right, so look for that landing page. Again, I'm going to send this recording out so that you can do this full moon ritual whenever you'd like. And I'll be sending the resources, so the links to the meditation, the link to that mantra music, and I will be sending you the link to my landing page for Soul Centered Entrepreneur Academy. And please feel free to message me with any questions, open book. And I just love talking about it because I'm obsessed with it. All right, girls, enjoy the full moon energy. Keep taking care of yourselves. Don't remember the next week or so, take care of yourself, self-care. That's what you need to do, okay? Any questions about anything that comes up, you know where to reach me. Good night, guys.